Hello, this is Mrs. J. Today we're going to look at shape sheet number 1 and shape number 8 right here. The grid spacing, as you can see, is 1/2 inch for every box. I think we'll start off with this base and then we'll build on top of it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 by 8. Let's start there. All right, I'm using Autodesk Inventor and I'm going to do a new part. If you're coming from here, top where it says new, make sure you're not picking sheet metal. Pick standard. And then come down and hit create. IPT is a part file. All right, so we're going to pick a new plane for this object. So come up to start new 2D sketch. And let's work on this like top type plane here. See this one here, XZ? Let's work on that. It's going to rotate it a little bit for you, but that's okay. Use my pan tool. Okay, we're going to take the rectangle tool. We'll go right on the origin, and we're going to drag to the right. Let's see if I can remember what I just said. The side here was 6 boxes, so that's 3 inches. If I hit tab on my keyboard, I can type in the top part, which was 8 boxes or 4 inches. And then I'm just going to zoom out to, see if I can do this. I don't have a mouse. I'll hit the house button. Escape. Okay, that'll put it in front of me. I just hit the house so I can get it at 4 by 3. So 8 boxes by 6 boxes. Finish the sketch. Hit that house. And then let's extrude it. It looked like it was just 2 boxes going up, so 1 inch. So 1 inch it is, 2 boxes right there. Good job. All right, let's see what the front view is. Okay, I probably should have rotated this a little bit, but it's okay. We can work with it. Let me go this way. Okay, so back in isometric, we're going to start building on the top here, and we'll see. So I'm going to be in the opposite direction of this picture, but it's all good. Let's see if we can build this part right on. No, let's do the curve while we're here. We'll do the curve and we'll do the circle. The curve looks like it goes in about 1/4 inch. And then we got the circle right in the center there. The hole we can add there. Okay, so let's try the fillet tool. We do not need to be in a new sketch this time because we have a body we're going to do it on. And I think it looks like 0.25 inch, but we'll see. We're going to make sure we click on this corner and this corner. Yeah, there you go. And hit apply. Looks a little thin compared to this picture. Let's take a look. No, because see, it goes halfway through a box. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so now let's get this hole in here. It looks like it's, let's see, about 1 inch wide. Yeah, about 1 inch radius here. And then it is 1 inch away from this edge. And 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, 2 inches away from the other edge. Okay, escape. Let's start a new sketch. Let's put it right on the top face. We're going to use the pan tool to move it over. Circle tool. We're just going to throw it anywhere. Call it 1 inch. You can also use a dimension tool to make it 1 inch. Hit escape on your keyboard. Now we're going to use the dimension tool to place it where we need it. Dimension. Always start from the center of your circle, not the edge, but the center. So click, left click center, left click bottom. I'm going to drag to the right a little bit so we can see it better. And I think we said it was 1 inch away from the edge. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it's 2 boxes in. And then it was 2 inches from the side. So dimension tool, center, grab one of the edges, left or right, doesn't matter. Just going to move it up so you can see it better and hit 2. Don't need to do the other side because it's a 4 inch square, so we're good. It's right in the center. Finish your sketch and then extrude. Hit extrude and drag this down all the way through, or hit cut in the Boolean options. Hit OK. There you go. That was pretty easy. Okay, now for the back. We're gonna see if we can build this part. I'm just gonna build this center part. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 inches wide, and about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a brain breaker, isn't it? Yeah, let me get a little closer. Okay, so 4 wide. That's 2 inches wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where I lose it. 6. I'm trying to get right into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to go 7. Okay, so let's get this around the back. You can use your view cube to drag it, or you can click through. I want the back of it. The arrows will help you. And then, okay, so it says, I don't think that's right though. Yeah, you have to look at it because it's how we set it up, right? So we're going to go, it's actually the left of it, which we know is the back of the object, but however I put it on the plane, that's how it's coming up. Okay, so we want to work back here. See how there's no fillets? We're behind it. Okay, so we're going to do a new sketch right here. And I know I need a rectangle tool. I'm going to go right on this line. It changed color when I got close. Make sure you see that. Changes color. Going to pull it to the right a little bit. And I think I said it was 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to ignore those curves. We can do a fillet for that later. Okay, so 4, that means 2. And we decided the top was 7, so 3.5. I mean, feel free to disagree. We'll see if I've got it right or not. Okay, now we need to put it correctly away from the edge. So come over here. Looks like it's 2 on either side. So 1 inch on either side. Dimension tool. I'm going to touch this edge on the left of my new object and the left side of the solid that we made earlier and make it 1 inch. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. It should already be there. I'm going to left click. It says 1, so I'm not going to force a driven dimension. I'm going to hit escape. I am good here. Put the circle on now or after. We'll do it after. We could do it right now. Okay, let's hit the house so we get it in front of us. And I'm going to say it goes out 1 inch right here. So extrude, and we want to go in the other direction, and it is 1. So type in 1, enter. Make sure you're not uncut and you're getting actual material. Okay, this is looking good. Let's use the fillet tool. I think 0.25 is what we're going with here. We're going to click that side and the other side. You can either rotate it around or just very carefully get in there. See that? How it just kind of shows up? Yeah, get in there. I think it's 0.25. Oh no, it goes all the way to the edge. Let's fix that. Okay, I think you can drag it. Yeah, right to the edge. Oh, that looks actually really cool. Apply and cancel. Hit the house. Yeah, I guess there was a numerical value there. You can go back and pause the video, or you can just double click this fillet. Right click, let's see. Edit the feature. It was 1. Okay, so make sure you have that in there. Okay, so now let's get around the back and put this circle on it. You could do it from the front, but since it's going forward and back, I thought just go from the back and push it all forward. Less asymmetric work there. So rotate it around, rotate tool. And I'm just going to hit this so I get it straight. New sketch, put it around the back. So that new sketch means you can work anywhere on this plane, like anywhere on this plane, which is pretty neat. Circle tool. I think if we get a little close, let's see if I get this a little closer, you can go like right on the center. See that? Let me do the pan tool, bring it up a little bit. So a circle tool, and if you hover, you'll see there's a dot that pops up when you're in the center. Let's get that. I think we need to go all the way to the edge. Just going to check that picture one more time. Oh yeah, this goes all the way across. Just go all the way to the edge, and then you'll have the right diameter because you went to the edge. So you're already good there, and you can just close your sketch. Let's hit the house button, get it back in front of us. Oh, we need a second circle, don't we? Because there's a hole on there. Probably do this at the same time, or do it after. Either way, let's see how far it goes. So 1, 2, 2 inches, 1 inch here, 1 inch there. And we're going to extrude, and we're going to select, oh, we're going to need to see both, right? So we'll turn around and get to the back here. Escape. We need this and this. We need it to go in the other direction, right? So let me hit this house button. Now that I've got both selected, that's going to cut it out. We don't want that. So we're going to come over to Boolean and put join. And then we make sure it's 2 inches. There you go. Okay, new sketch. And yes, you could have done this on the last sketch. Put that little circle right in the middle. I just missed it. Circle tool right in the center. I guess I should see how big it is. I'll bet it's 1. Let's do that and hit enter, and let's just double check. Yeah, because it's 2 boxes wide. And does it go all the way through? Good question. Doesn't say. It's not a schematic. You can put it all the way through or not. That'll be entirely up to you. Finish your sketch. Extrude. We know that it's a cut, right? So we can go this way. I'm going to cut mine all the way through because it looks cool. And then hit OK. All right, so I'm in the wrong orientation compared to that picture, but I did make the part. If I 3D printed it, it is exactly the same. So that's pretty neat. Thanks for playing. And just a word on 3D printing. If you 3D print it, you won't actually see these lines. The 3D printer knows to make them softer, and they do not show at all. It's pretty cool. So try that if you can. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to save.